farewell to Zoom Emring and the realms theatrical Randarian after they'd made their inspections of the ritual site beneath the Ashton household. From there, you decided to travel to your original place of intent before the mention of the assassinations in Westrum, which was Kaha's old home on the coast of Tal'Dorei. Took you a good deal of time travelling through Westrum, stopping one night to gather supplies before continuing on for a long 2-week journey through the Parchwood Forest, all the way on unbeaten track, where you came across the coastline finally. From there you followed it north, ending up to a beautiful grotto preserve underground. There you felt disturbances through the earth as 2 bullets burst from the ground, attacking you almost ferally. But as you struck down these beasts, a ghastly woman appeared from the ground, letting out a horrible wail that brought many of you to unconsciousness, before Sam and Kaha, still standing, managed to heal and damage, respectively, removing the threat of the ghost woman. From there, Kaha showed you behind the waterfall within the grotto a small doorway which led deeper into this temple to the Storm Lord. And there you saw a column wall displaying events of the calamity, gods battling gods, Prime versus the Betrayer, and also the machinations of a gargoyle-esque figure in the background of the calamity, constructing a staff of 3 pieces, one of which you have in your possession, and another you lost to the greasy, ill-looking man who knows Tartarus back at the Ashton household. The last piece being a long staff with a pointed pyramid end, and the top where the other 2 pieces look to slot into it. And that is where we left off. So as you study this wall more and more, the meaning comes onto you that it's like a cycle. Battles between gods, not necessarily on the material plane, perhaps, but through machinations or proxy wars, which also involve the resurfacing of this staff and heroes rising to either use or destroy or banish these pieces to separate corners of the world. And now you possess 1 piece, which, as you know, is capable of resurrecting one of your comrades. It's still quiet as you sit within this cave, and as you reflect on this, the light behind you darkens. The very few rays of sunlight that manage to get down into this large temple cave starting to dim.
Yes?
What is up?
The lights.
It must be getting late.
So, we stay down here or are we gonna leave?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I slept down here. Well, if you slept down here, then there shouldn't be any problem us doing it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep watch.
Here?
Yes, you're planning to take a rest. Tartar is taking first watch.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. Sorry, while they're before the watch, I'm gonna just have one last walk around the wall and just look to see if there's any like crevices or hidden things we might have missed. Just out of sheer curiosity.
Okay, make me an investigation check. Okay. This time you step closer than anyone else has and walk around this wall, inspecting every crevice, every carved edge. And while the gods and figures seem vaguely unclear, the depiction of the gargoyle figure manipulating from the shadows unsettles you deeply. Its horns are pointed upwards, curving slightly back, but to almost like a point on each of them. Long teeth that grin maliciously, and large wings that fold out from its hunched over back.
I'll be after looking at that and get away from any view of that.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before they settle down?
I'm just going to bed.
Same.
So you begin to settle down. Rose standing in a corner and seemingly shutting down, as it were. Tartarus, make me a perception check, please.
Good start.
You can hear the rush of the waterfall in the distance, the slight crackling of a small fire you make to keep yourselves warm in this cold temple. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Are you going to wake anybody up for the next watch?
Next watch, yeah.
Who are you waking up?
I don't know. Maybe Rose.
Yeah. You walk up to Rose to sort of tap her awake, as it were, but before you even reach her, she sort of activates, comes to life, the green lines that run through her body beginning to pulse back into an awakened state. She looks at you. Do not worry, I am aware all the time.
Ah, nice. Alright, so you don't mind getting the second watch, right?
Not at all. She will sort of shift closer to the entrance and sort of settle down watching the entrance. But again, the lights on her dim. The green glow fading.
And I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. Rose watches for the rest of the night, not being instructed to wake up anybody else, or let anybody else take turns. However, Sam, you sleep deeply, tired from battle, tired from the long journey it's taken. And as you dream, you experience the same grassy field you did weeks before at the Ashton household. Again, that small girl made of blue and golden thread dances and laughs on this field of grass, happily and seemingly ignorant of your presence.
I'll.
Are you doing anything?
I'm going to walk up to her.
You get closer, and the shorter the distance between you, clearer you can see that her skin, her hair, her clothing is thread. Very fine, very exquisitely made thread, which is unusual, but it blends almost seamlessly. And from a distance, she would be unmistakable as a full physical being. She glanced over her shoulder at you, and her eyes are pure blue and silver. The only part of her body that isn't this bright thread. She smiles at you.
I'm going to ask, who are you?
No one? Maybe someone?
What are you doing?
Do you not like my realm?
It's very pretty. Why am
Yeah.
I here?
Would you not like to be here?
It's lovely. I'm just curious.
You possess something that, in a way, belongs to me, in a way, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
As you ask that question, at your hip you feel and see a bright burning light, and at your hip sits the rapier you found in Gar's cave.
My rapier? Is that what you mean?
It connects us. Very thin thread, but a thread all the same.
I'll just watch and see what she does next.
She walks up to you, her bare feet touching the grass but leaving no mark, no footprint, almost like she's walking on the tips of it, before she, with two fingers, effortlessly slides the rapier out of its sheath and holds it. It is a needle. Do you not see?
Not really.
You see them for what they are, not what they can be. Potential is a brilliant thing.
That's quite interesting.
Do you not have more questions?
Not any I can think of at the moment. But I will say you're a lovely dancer.
I have had many years to practice.
Can you show me how?
With this, she extends a hand out to you.
I'll take her hand.
You take it, and her hand does feel like thread, like cloth under your fingers. Light, but sturdy. As you feel almost buoyant in her grip, as you two spin and dance for what seems like an eternity under a moonlit grassy field. And then you wake up. When first light peeks back through the entrance from the waterfall, faint but visible, Rose stirs to life, waking you all up, but not interrupting you any further than that.
Stretch and put Kaha.
Morning.
Morning. Seems safe enough down here after all that outside.
I mean, I should hope so.
Yeah.
No, I had a really weird dream.
What?
Okay, I'll tell you later, but let's just say I got a perfect idea for yours and Sam's final competition.
Does it involve spiders?
Why would it involve those fucking monstrosities?
Because it was one in my dream.
No.
Okay, no spiders. Alright then. Is it lethal, your dream idea?
Possibly.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
We'll die having fun. Okay.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
Yeah. Did we need to ask Rose about what she wanted here? Because I don't know what we're doing here anymore.
Oh no, I just came home.
I've seen it. It was a really cool wall.
Oh, I know, right?
It is awesome.
You know, you can't tell me anything about it, anything you know that I couldn't figure out.
Evil versus good. Staff stuck in the middle of it all. Broken into pieces. Probably a good thing it stays in pieces.
Right.
That's my summary.
Right, okay. Okay.
I think.
Okay, we need smart people. Anyway, is everyone else awake yet?
Rose has stirred everyone else awake, whether they are up and about.
Yeah, Tartar's gonna go outside and wait.
Sam's probably sitting thinking about the dream.
You know what? I'm going to follow Tartarus outside.
Okay. For those of you who go outside, the wind is bitter and cold. The air stings against your skin. The waves below, at the bottom of the cliff edge, crash wildly. The fairly peaceful arrival you had is now disturbed by this small tempest.
Now Tartar's gonna take out his hand action. He's gonna start training a little bit until everyone gets ready.
Well, Doll's going to ask to train with him. He's only got his dagger, but he'll ask to train with him and just train and learn a bit from him.
Yeah, you two spend some time practicing your techniques. It's clear Tartarus is more proficient with his hand axe, throwing it where it then vanishes into shadow, arcing back and throwing it in another direction for it only to hit rock and blend back into his hand. While yours, now having broken the quarterstaff you got from Shadow, are left with a small dinky little knife that you make a few thrusts and slashes to get a good imagining of how you would wield this in combat if you had to. But it's not as fluent, not as impressive as Tartarus's technique.
Nope, just a bonding experience.
Kaha, Sam?
Oh, I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna watch the training.
Seeing everyone else leave, I'll follow.
So eventually you sort of find all yourselves outside, ignoring the fact that breakfast might call to watch Tartarus and Dole train with varying degrees of impressiveness.
Oh, Dole's well aware he's not impressive. Has Rose come out?
Rose has not come out.
Guys, I think we should ask her what she wanted to do here and decide what we're doing next.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, go look for Rose.
So let's troop back in.
You troop back in, pushing through the waterfall quickly to avoid getting drenched. And you make it in, and Rose is stood there in front of the wall, staring at it, the lines on her body humming with the green energy.
I think she might be one of the smart people.
I'll walk up to her and be like, Rose, what's up?
You notice while Rose is humming and active, her attention is very solely fixed on the wall. It's difficult to read the expression of a warforged, so you don't quite know what's going through her head.
I will poke her.
How hard are you poking her?
Pretty hard. She's made of rock.
She is made of a bit of wood and metal.
Same thing.
Rose doesn't shift.
I think she's broken, guys.
That's a bit creepy. Have we ever seen her be like this?
No. She's always been moving, always pottering about. The only time she's ever stood still is to recharge her magical essence, as it were.
Do you think she's alright?
I hope so. Don't really know anything about her enough to know if this is... I mean, if she needed to do this at some point, it's never happened, needed to happen before.
I want those of you who are inspecting Rose to make perception checks, please.
Perceptions?
Okay. Sequence. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that, Sam?
Mhm. I got it.
Okay.
Everything
any-
alright, guys?
Yep. Everything's normal.
This is.
You okay, Sam?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Sound a bit weird.
No, fine.
So are we moving or what?
Can I like lift her arm?
Yeah, her arm moves.
Hmm.
Rose doesn't react.
Just drop it. Can I get like right up in her face and just stare eye to eye with her?
Yeah. You do so, and while you stare directly into her eyes, you notice that while her body is glowing the typical green, her eyes are empty black, as if she's not quite there right now.
What bit is she staring at the wall, or what bit is she closest to?
She's staring at the three pieces of the staff.
I'm gonna walk up inside and what do I see?
So you enter Tartarus to see all three of them standing around Rose, Kaha staring very intently into Rose's eyes, Sam a little discomforted off to the side, as well as Dol. Rose is stood in front of the carvings of the three pieces of this staff. The figurehead, the serpent shape, which is in Bryce's possession currently.
I'm gonna walk towards Rose, and I'm gonna lay my hand on her shoulder, and I'm gonna try and see if I feel it.
You feel her shoulder, you feel the thrumming of her core inside the metal and wood armour that she has. But there's no other telltale sign of what's going on.
What if I cast detect magic?
You cast Detect Magic, you could see Rose is lit up with magic, but so is Kaha's trident, so is
Anything else inside the cave?
the bag of holding that's in Dol's possession.
Nothing on the
The
walls.
sword at Sam's hip. Nothing on the wall, it's simply a carving.
Well, guys, we do now.
Can I make an insight check on Sam to see if she's upset or unsettled, or exactly, a better idea of why she's being so odd?
Yeah.
Know nothing.
You can't really judge what's going through Sam's mind. At this point, sort of, Bryce comes in, sort of takes a read of the situation. He goes, perhaps we should think on this a little away from the weird stuff. Maybe a bit of fresh air might do some good as well.
Alright, Bryce, you lead the way out.
Bryce does so, turns on his heel and strolls on out.
I'm gonna put my arm around Sam's shoulder to draw her out.
Oh yeah, I'll follow.
Don't know if it's a good idea to leave her in there or not, though, if we were to go away to get some help.
I mean, it doesn't look like she's really with us, so I don't know what we can do. I could put her on, might be able to fucking carry her a bit, but she seems fucking heavy.
Feel it? Was it?
Kaha, you mentioned smart people. Maybe if we bring them here, they'll know what's wrong.
I mean, that's true, I just don't know where the smart people are. That's why I went randomly out.
I'm sure there's quite a few smart people in White.
I mean, I was told there was a big library there, but it was closed.
It might be open now. We can have a look.
They did mention a day that it was open, but I don't remember what the day was. I'm not good with days.
Give me an intelligence check, Kaha.
That.
Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ.
You think really quite hard on which day this library is open, and you remember the guard saying something along the lines of Delayson, which is at the end of the week.
Shit, I do know. It was open on Delation.
Don't blame me for not forgetting that one.
Yeah. For your guys' sake, the days of the week are Miresen, Grison, Welson, Compson, Volson, Ulison, and Delayson. I will put them in the chat for their spelling, because I know you guys will not get the spellings of these.
I have the book show.
That's I remember.
So that is Monday through Sunday equivalent.
And now what day is it?
What day is it at the moment? It currently... Get that calendar notes up. You are on the 11th of Curacao, which is currently a Wellstone. Curacao is the second to last month of the year. You are currently 2 days away from the holiday, which is celebrated, called the Night of Ascension, which is a day devoted to the Raven Queen. So now outside, in the slightly bitter wind, but with a bit of ingenuity and a bit of shelter, you can keep most of the cold off of you. Kaha's fine with his ring of cold resistance.
Okay, any suggestions?
I mean, Sam
I
seems to think
suggest-
there's Whitestone people who could help.
Possibly. They do have a big library that could have information.
Okay.
Do they need... They probably need to know that somebody's got a piece of it that's ran away with it. Not our piece, but the other piece.
I mean, we get to that when we get there.
Yeah. Back to Whitestone?
Yep.
Wait,
Leave.
wait. I know this is urgent, but before we leave, while we're here, there's something we have to do.
What?
We have to settle your competition.
Oh.
Okay.
Follow me! Can I lead them to the thing I spoke to you about, Ward?
Yes, you may.
Yes!
Oh, this is exciting!
Okay, so Kaha sort of bounds off very gleefully along the coastline, a good distance away from the grotto cave entrance, where you can see a small beach not too far from where you now stand, and a very sheer drop into the ocean below.
So, while I was spending some time here, I had a lot of fun doing this. Now, this is a great competition. It's going to be judged by me and Tartarus, because Tartarus is the king of cool. He knows what's cool. Okay? You got that?
Nope.
So, the winner is the person who performs the best cliff dive.
Isn't it a bit dangerous?
It's fucking fun.
How long is the drop?
The drop is a good 6 feet.
Is it safe?
I've done this before, it's fine.
Is it a goldfish situation?
It is not a goldfish. But Kaha, being as mad as he is, has dived many a time off the face into the water.
I'll turn to Dol and say, right, who's going first?
You want to go first, then?
I don't mind. If you're too scared to go.
Oh!
Ladies first.
Before you guys jump into the water, please don't do it with your like if you are wearing anything heavy, don't take it with you.
That's a good point.
He makes a good point.
Alright.
But to strip him first, then?
Tell you what, we'll flip a coin, see who goes first. Who's got a coin?
Alright. I'll pull out one of my coins.
May I do the flip?
Of course. Hand it over.
Right, so.
Roll.
I was going to go, so, who's calling? Sam, it's your coin, you call. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Shall we say one is heads, two is tails?
Yep.
Heads.
Ladies first, then.
There you go.
Alright. I'll put my rapier off to the side, like take off my armor and stuff, and get ready to dive.
Okay. I will need you to make me one athletics check and a performance check.
One of those I'm good at.
Is it the one that doesn't involve saving your own life?
Maybe.
I'll be readying fly on myself in case it goes horribly wrong so I can go rescue her.
So one athletics, one performance.
Yeah. So roll the athletics first, then the
Oh!
Oh, good.
Okay.
Performance.
Oh!
Sam, being the very light, small figure that she is, naturally sort of shedding some of her armour to make sure that she's as light as she is, stretches, rolls her arms a bit, steps up, peers over the edge, arcs upwards, bringing her hands together, and then leaps forward, does a full double somersault before plummeting a good distance all the way down and cleanly into the water. For the good athletics roll, you don't take as much damage. You do take, however, the distance 5 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah!
I can survive for that.
And you watch as Sam sort of in the distance just boop, a very small splash,
Woo!
graceful dive into the water, coming up very cleanly and safely.
As expected from Sam, very elegant, very elegant. Now, how will Doll rival that?
I'm gonna take a running leap at it.
Okay.
I'm going to shout up. Come on then.
Athletics and performance.
Yep.
Oh!
I'm wasting performance. We're gonna go with like a cannonball at this. We're like just trying to cannon it to make up for the.
So, Dole lacks the grace that Sam has and takes a full sprint, leaping out into the air, making a very sort of intricate weave that you're not quite sure he knows what he's doing. He's just going with the flow. But it's just equally as impressive as the double somersault Sam does. However, because it's not as controlled, he does hit the water with a more substantial impact and takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Ow!
Oh, you're alright.
Ow!
Oh, you're alright. What did you do?
I landed funny.
Now, Tartarus.
You,
I'm gonna cast fly on both of us.
before you two do anything, you have just dived into some very freezing cold water.
Yeah!
And so I would like you both to make some con saves.
Yay! Car kills the party!
Got a kraken on the bottom. So.
Nice.
Sam, with your controlled dive and your steady breathing, you plummet into the water. It's cold, but you shake it off as you come back to the surface. Dole, the impact knocks the wind from you, and as you come back up top, you're both cussing like a sailor and incredibly, incredibly cold. And you are going to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Car kills the party!
Now can I cast fly on us to get us out of there before I freeze to death?
Yeah.
Sam, you get your first experience of flying.
So
Oh, fun.
while you feel weightless in the water, Sam, you suddenly feel more so as you drift up and up and up.
This is cool.
I know, right? Best spell.
Yes, definitely. Are you
Though,
alright?
honestly, I wish I had a warming spell right now.
I'll go over and I'll give him a hug to try and warm him up.
Oh!
You
Right.
two now both sopping wet, sort of rubbing each other, trying to get back into the clothes that you'd shed.
Before I do a complete dry off, I literally want to go near Kaha and shake like a dog to get some of the water over him.
With my ring of warming that makes me warm and temperatures up to minus 50.
It makes me feel better doing it, okay?
I'm just gonna be like, I could deduct points for that.
Doesn't matter. I'm cold.
Tartarus, we need to deliberate.
Oh. I will have to give that win to the lady.
I feel like they were both expertly performed.
No.
No, let me finish. However, Lady Samantha did manage to land a bit more gracefully and with less of a splash. Therefore, I think that she deserves the victory.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah? You can announce it to them.
Okay.
You turn around to see them both sort of just huddled against each other, sort of rubbing each other for warmth and just trying to like wring out any water from the clothes.
So, we've decided that Sam is the winner.
Thank you.
Fair.
Still did well. I
They-
just did better.
They were both brilliant. And on that note, I want to go and cliff dive.
Carl, make me an athletics check.
Tardish, you gotta do it now.
I don't think
Come on.
I don't think I'm gonna
Yeah.
survive. the fight.
Are you making
You
it
will.
flashy, Carl, or are you just diving?
I'm just diving like a manly, just jump and dive.
You see Carl sprint from his standing position. Eagle spread his arms out and just plummet. No control, no guiding of his body. Lets himself fall and into the water. He takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Come on, Tartarus, we can catch you with fly if we need to.
We both have fly. We'll be there to catch you.
If it goes wrong, we'll help you, I promise.
Definitely. Come on, just a little bit of.
I guess. Okay, fine.
Yay!
Tartarus,
I'll ready
athletics
myself.
check, please.
Go on, Tartarus.
I'll ready myself at
Boom!
Well,
Tartarus here sort of cracks his neck, sheds a few bits of his arm and just gain a bit more buoyancy before taking a full powered 4 strides off the edge, leaping and mimicking Kaha before making a very controlled dive into the water. I do need you to make me a constitution save, Tartarus.
Yep.
And you do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it. If we had scoreboards, we'd be holding up a 10 for you at this point.
Yeah. Sam's got a change of clothes. She'll change into that so her clothes aren't wet. I just remembered that. She's got
Right
her
in front
dress.
of everybody.
You also have the giant coat still that I gave you ages ago.
Dol can hold his cloak up and look away.
Ah, thank you. Okay, I'll do that.
Tell me when to open my eyes again. Just tell me to open my eyes.
Yeah, so you know that the pass on that athletics check was 10 to remove 2d6 from the damage roll.
Yeah.
Sounds about right there. I'd failed the graceful stuff.
That was cold.
Follow me and I'm going to start swimming the way up that I know. Because I forget that they can fly and they're busy.
It was worth getting.
Yeah, Tartarus, you're hauled up by Dol and Sam once Sam is redressed and hauled back up onto the cliff edge, where Bryce has just been sat, sort of watching from the sidelines, not getting himself involved.
Rice is the new Tartarus.
We're corrupting Tartarus bit by bit.
Yay.
You can't resist those 3 of them whenever they get going.
When I eventually make it back up to the top, I'm just going to swish my luscious locks back as I appear over the horizon.
Carl makes a big scene, L'Oreal advert style, in his hair as he crests the cliff face.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to warm myself up.
You watch as Tartarus just makes a few movements with his hand, and just you watch as all the water just drains off his body, leaving him completely dry.
You want to help another person out?
Do you really want me to?
Yes, I am freezing.
Okay, fine. I'm going to.
Thank you.
Once that's done, I walk over and hug him again, making him wet. But I'm warm.
Thanks a lot.
Aw.
You're wet again.
Haha, that wasn't very nice.
Hey, it's not cold.
It's freezing.
Yeah. Are you forgetting the ring of warming?
That makes me warm.
Makes me feel-
Surely that means I'm warm to the touch.
No. It
No?
just simply makes you impervious to.
Oh, that's even better. That is even better. That means I'm just clueless.
Doll's just literally getting those sad puppy eyes. If you know, like a puppy, he's just got really wet. Is really unhappy about it.
Aw.
Like, oh,
You should apologize.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
If you want, I know Sam's got a big warm coat.
No, I'll just make the coat wet. It'll be fine. I'll
made
warm up
of-
and make it.
It's made of wolf fur.
Then I'll smell a wet wolf. Not a good idea.
Fine.
It'll smell.
We should have another competition at some. This was fun.
I'm not sure they should include Tal'Dorei in it because he's brilliant.
No, thank
Arthur, do you want to get involved next time?
you. No.
You sure?
It
Yeah,
won't be drinking. Promise.
we'll see.
That's a yes. Alright, check on Rose one more time before anything, just in case, you know, a bit of time has brought her back to her senses.
You guys retrace the steps you made. This little cliff face, following along, heading back past your cart and horses, which are happily grazing. You step into the grotto, walking through the ankle-deep water. The centre aisle again, lit by the sun just faintly through the grey. You walk around this centre aisle to the grotto. But before you reach the waterfall door, you hear a fairly rasping voice coming from behind you. Such secrets these places hold. Such interesting information.
I quickly turn around.
You all whip round to see the greasy-haired, scarred man that had stolen the piece from under Bryce's reach. I must thank you for guiding me closer to my goal. After all, we're bound, aren't we, Furpop?
Can I pull out my dagger and throw it at
Yeah, I'm gonna need you all to... You are gonna have disadvantage because you're 30 feet. Actually, probably a bit more away from... Yeah, so if you'd all like to roll initiative. Bryce?
I think that is the highest initiative Kaha has ever rolled.
And now I need to...
The guy we want to roll high initiative finally rolled high.
Here we go.
Okay. So what have we got? Oh, okay, Dole's definitely going to be going. At least from the initiative rolls here. Dole 19. Rice 19.
Sam became very aggressive.
I think she's got a bit overprotective.
Yeah, she's protective of Tarsha.
Your dagger is going to hit Sam's.
Nice.
Have you roll damage?
Cool. Four.
4 points of piercing damage. Okay, strike that off his health quickly. Kaha with 18. Don't know if you're listening into the music thing.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Oh, oops.
I need to remind you all, just have
Oh,
a
yeah.
look.
Yeah.
Sam has 15. Tartarus has 10.
Is it the same link as always?
Same link, yeah.
Your way of doing the music in Discord was great on that one shot.
Yeah, I need to sort out the music for that. It will take time, which I do not have currently.
It'll come eventually.
That's a 14. Alright, and I shall shift you over to the battle map. So you watch as Sam throws her dagger up this cliff face towards the pale man at the top, it embedding slightly into his leg. And top of the order, Dol.
What's the distance? So about 80 feet, is it?
It's a 40-foot scale cliff face up to where the man is, plus you are.
Yeah. Alright, stick him with a good old Eldritch Blast from the distance.
Yep, roll. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, both hit them. So one's 7 points of damage, and the other is 6 points of damage, so 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
We'll move forward a little closer so we're in a bit better range.
Okay. You fire off your blasts, them scraping across his skin, which flakes off.
Gross.
It is. At this point, you see rising from almost nowhere, a female spectral figure.
Oh no.
Oh no!
They're not banshees, don't worry.
I'm like, fuck.
I've got disadvantage on this.
I got the ghost.
But this one is going to move up to Carhart and it's going to
Hey.
reach out its hand at you. 18.
That does hit.
Okay. Make me a con save, please, Carhart.
Oh no!
No. Oh no. Please don't possess him.
14.
Okay. You take 14 points of necrotic damage, and you feel it try and almost suck the life out of you, but it fails to do so.
By the way, guys, do we have full HP now? Have we
You
done this?
did, and then you dived off the cliff.
Yeah.
Next in the order is Bryce, who is going to take a few steps back and cast Mage Armor on himself. He's going to step back to there and cast Mage Armor on himself. So let's stick a level. There we go. See, it's Mage Armored. Next, it is the man's turn. And you watch as he mumbles something into his hands before vanishing from sight.
Well, shit.
That was my plan.
There goes my dagger.
Yeah, your dagger just clatters to the floor up here.
Alright.
Next in the order is Kaha.
I want to rage.
You can rage. I will stick a token on you.
And then your boy is going to reckless attack with his protector's longsword on this spectre thing.
Yeah, okay. That's my little rage.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 will hit.
So the first attack is this, plus 2, plus an extra d8 plus half my level, which is 3. Plus an extra d6 plus 3, sorry, for my Divine Fury.
Yep.
So plus an extra... that. Oh, and 2 for rage, sorry. I always forget my rage damage. So... 18... 23... 24... 25 damage.
Yeah, you bring out your sword and cleave through this ghastly figure as it just dissipates.
Shit. Right. Shit. Well, I've got 40 foot of movement, and all I know is that he was last seen up there. So I'm going to go 40 foot over this direction, which takes me to there.
Yeah, okay.
Because all I know is I saw him up there last, so that's where I'm going.
You do so, and as you are running that way, from nowhere, another one.
Wait! I have another attack!
No, you already ended your turn.
No, what? I get 2 attacks whenever I make an action!
And so it is going to make an attack at you.
This is bullshit!
Total of 20, so that's going to hit.
Yep.
So, another con save, please, Kaha.
I feel focused. Fuck 23.
Ooh.
8 points of necrotic damage, and again,
That's more
you
reasonable.
resist the drain of your life.
That's a more reasonable number of damage.
Okay. Next up is Sam.
Well, the guy's disappeared, but that thing's attacking Kaha, so I'm gonna try and run as far as
Yeah, 30 feet.
30. It's fine. And I will use Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Wisdom save. Natural 20.
Oh.
That fails.
So
That's all I can do.
it takes no damage.
Nope, takes no damage, and that's all I can do.
Fair done. Let's just remove a few people from the order. Well, mainly the one that got wiped out, Makaha. Next up is... Okay. Kaha, as you feel the life get drained from you by one, another appears from the stone.
Hey, friends!
That is a natural 12 plus 4, so no, that's not going to hit. So it takes a swipe at you with it. It goes to the arms, but you manage to weave back just out of fingertip touch.
Oh, I don't think so.
However,
There more.
there is more.
He probably has like 20 of them.
Oh,
This
that's
one.
fine. It's not near me.
This one appears gliding straight at Dolashara, screeching. Total of 19.
That'll hit.
I like the color.
That's 10 points of necrotic damage and a con save, please.
No, just getting the disadvantage up. Where's my controller gone?
Yeah, you've got disadvantage as well because you are
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yep, failed.
So you lose 10 hit point maximum until your next long rest.
Oh, bollocks.
Ooh.
Oh
Okay. Ooh.
So you are down to a total of 30 hit points.
Yep.
Let's put that noted there. So I can change it all back.
Yep, I got it noted as well.
And another.
Great, just
This one, a woman, comes screeching at you as well. 13.
that misses.
This time you're still recoiling from the one as you feel the life being sucked from you, but manage to see it out of the corner of your eye and just duck out the way. Tartarus.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna attack Bishop.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay.
And probably going to miss. Ah!
The first one hits and the second one definitely hits.
Okay. So first one
11 points, yeah.
and the second one.
Yeah, you lash out with your axe and cutting through the female form and she shrieks. And then the second one cleaves straight through the neck of this banshee-like figure. Not a banshee, as her screech is cut short. But her form is still wafting there, still slightly clinging to the material plane.
Okay, and I'm going to cast Hex.
On this one,
Yeah.
hexed. Okay, top of the order, Dol.
I'm going to cast poison spray on the one directly in front of me.
Yep. You just got the poison spray thing up for me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it to. It's a DC of 16.
That is a natural 9, so it's definitely not going to.
Yep, and 17 points of poison damage.
17 points of poison damage. Okay.
And bonus action, I'm gonna talk to Bryce briefly and say, I was gonna say something like, check for that guy in case he's gone into the cave to look at the wall.
So you're telling Bryce to run inside the cave.
Suggesting you might want to check and see if he can see if the guy's gone in the cave to look at the wall while we're distracted.
Okay. Bryce nods, turns, and is going to spend his turn checking the doorway. He's not quite there yet. There we go, 30. And it is the guy's turn. He does not appear, but he is moving. Tartarus, what is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 12.
Okay, no problem. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 15?
No, mine's 14, I think.
You know who did?
The one guy. No, none of you do. Except for... Oh no. Yeah, except for Bryce, but his back's turned. You wouldn't even notice anyways.
That means he's close to us, yes.
Right. Kaha.
I'm going to reckless attack the blue one.
The blue one? Go ahead.
With my sword of swords, 16.
Yeah, hits.
So that's that much plus an extra. I'll add my rage damage onto this necrotic thingy as well, plus 8.
Yeah, this one again. You swing upwards with your sword, just cleaving it in two.
Second reckless attack on the red one. Natural 20.
Roll damage.
I get an extra 1d what is it, 8 for my half orcness.
The damage just... if you manage to kill one of them...
Oh, I added extra 2 for rage.
With exactly 22 points of damage, I think 18 plus 17 is going to murder.
plus 3. It matters, okay?
Yeah, so that one gets absolutely obliterated, and you see why I hate this barbarian build with a passion.
Then with 40 foot of movement, I'll go over there.
I'm so happy that I gave you that shot.
It's so good.
Right, Sam.
Okay. I'm still on the thing. There we go. 19, 15, 20, 25. And I will try Vicious Mockery once again on this.
Yeah, natural 9, so it fails.
Awesome. So yeah, I was going to yell at it. Don't you have anything better to do with your life then? Oh wait.
So 8 points of psychic damage to the one in front of Dol.
Yeah, the one in front of Dol.
Okay. you watch as this one sort of stares at its own hands, stares at you before shrieking and dissolving into mist.
I can mock someone to death. Nice.
I like that.
However, it is now the other one's turn.
Bring it.
It's going to gargle a shriek and take a swipe at Dol, which is 60 plus 4, so a total of 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Con save, please.
Disadvantage, con save. Oh, yay!
Good, because you take 13 points of necrotic
Ooh.
damage.
Fair. We're still up. We're still up.
Mm-hmm. Tartarus.
Okay.
Oh, go on.
Yeah.
Again.
How do you want to do this?
Well, I'm gonna throw my hand axe the first time, and as I teleport it back, I'm gonna whisper, "Devour him," and I'm gonna throw it back.
You watch again as the axe hits this spectre, grows into a massive ball of shadow that just envelops the spectre and consumes it.
Creepy.
Top of the order, Dole, you've just watched Tal'Dorei axe consume.
Gonna give myself a healing potion as my bonus action.
Okay.
Healing potions left. 1d4 plus 4, isn't it?
2d4 plus 2 for a basic, 4d4 plus 4 for a greater.
Yeah, just a regular one. 2d4 plus 4. Alright.
Okay, 11 hit points back for you.
And I'm gonna continue my own theme and start making towards the cave entrance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Bryce is now through the door and gone. And with that, it is now the dude's turn. You watch as he appears here, very close to Tartarus.
Hey.
Hello, old friend. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you. A 21 and a 25.
Yeah, that hits a lot.
Okay, he does. The first one, that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage, plus a further 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Perfect. I have 6 points left.
Warlocks are feeling squishy today.
So how much total damage did you take there?
I had 30 hit points and now have 6.
Whew.
Yeah, and his second one, his second attack.
Oh, God.
No.
Bye, Tartarus.
So that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. So you are down,
I am down.
but he is going to use a free grapple on you instead of the extra damage. So basically sort of hold you up as you fall unconscious. As he sort of holds you as a body shield against everybody else. And what can he do as a bonus action? Nothing. But what you guys do notice is the wounds that you'd inflicted on him earlier are gone.
Oh, shit.
But sort of as he's holding up, Tartarus, sort of who is now slumped, sort of leans forward, rasping as his voice. Oh, it's just like the old times. Unfortunately, death has made me stronger. And Kaha, your turn.
Okay.
Alive, but I'm passed out.
Yeah, with 45th movement, I can get to him, right?
Yes, but he is holding Kaha like a...
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus, sorry, yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I am raging.
Shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Tartarus,
It's fine, man. It's fine.
but I'm gonna reckless attack.
You do realise if you deal over 35 points of damage, you could kill Tartarus.
Don't want to kill Tartarus. That is something that is against my character.
That's true. Go with your character.
Can I try to carefully attack?
You could try to free Tartarus from his grip.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it, sure. I'm strong. I'm gonna try to rip Tartarus out of his grip.
Contested athletics check.
I am raging, so I have advantage.
So does this guy, though. Which is good, because I rolled a natural 1 on the first one.
And I clicked it, it didn't roll apparently. 23.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 1 on his first one and a natural 20 on the second.
Oh, you prick!
And with a +4 strength modifier, that still beats your 23.
You prick!
So you reach out and try and grab Tartarus to yank him away. But this guy's so intent in holding Tartarus in his grip as he smiles at you.
Important question, does this count as an attack or not?
It counts as your action, yes.
Yeah, but does that count as an attack?
It's a full action rather than an attack.
Yeah, no, but I for rage purposes, if I don't attack or take damage, if...
Yeah, your rage will drop at the end of this turn.
Okay. I just needed to know. Okay, that's it. I can't do anything else.
So your rage drops as you try and yank Tartarus from this guy's grip. Next up is Sam.
I can use this as mockery and not harm. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
It's my go-to spell for this battle, I guess.
It's working so far.
He fails by 1.
Yes. Yeah, I'll just yell at him. You are nothing. You leave him alone. He's twice the man you'll ever be.
He is only going to take 3 points of damage.
Worth it. I don't care. He's something. Something's
And so
better than
he
nothing.
also had disadvantage on the next attack, yeah?
Yeah, disadvantage on next attack.
Okay. Tartarus, death save, please.
No, no.
Natural 1.
That would be peak.
Oh, 1 success.
Perfect.
Dole?
I am telepathically going to try and intimidate him and say, drop him.
Okay, make me an intimidation check.
16?
Charisma mod. No. He rolled a natural 14, and I'm adding his charisma modifier, so it's +4.
Ugh. Anything else I can do? If I touch Tartarus, could I cast resistance on him to add 4 to saving throw, or wouldn't that work on death saves?
I don't believe it works on.
It doesn't. No, a death save isn't a saving.
Okay.
It's not the
It's
same
not.
thing.
It's not an actual saving throw.
It's got its own category.
Got you. then I'll end my turn because there's nothing else I can do without harming Tartarus.
Mm-hmm. Which means Bryce is gone. He's already run down the tunnel. It's this guy's turn. As he's sort of there, back to the wall, but holding Tartarus. Tartarus' head almost in his hands. I can kill you now. Be free from this. But I have a debt to pay. And he's gonna drop Tartarus and lash out with 2 punches at Kaha.
Shit.
Natural 20.
Shit.
Doesn't that
I am
one
also
have-
not resistant to anything.
Doesn't that one have disadvantage though?
The first one
Because
does have disadvantage.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
It is still an 18 though.
Yeah, but it's not a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main thing. It's not a crit.
And a 21 for the second one.
Yeah, they're both it. I'm not resistant to anything as well, because the cunt
So
had my
you
friend.
are going to take... for the first one, you are going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I rolled 2 ones. And for the second one, I was got 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He doesn't have any bonus actions, so he is going to leave things as they are and sort of stand off against Kaha. Which means Kaha, it is your turn.
The boy's dropped Tyrus, has he not?
Yes, he has.
I would like to rage,
Yeah, go ahead.
and I will reckless attack with my sword. Because what are barbarians good for?
Yeah, that'll hit.
So that plus this mon. And then same again on my second attack.
The Divine Fury damage is necrotic.
Necrotic it is for me, yes.
So he's going to take 4 points of damage from that.
Okay.
Plus, so 16 from... Yeah, 16 from the first attack.
And
Second
then-
attack hits.
Which is that plus another 2 for the rage damage. So that'd be 18, 20.
Okay, yeah, 20. You watch a sort of skin off of his body flakes off with your strikes. There's no blood coming from him as well. That's your turn?
Yep, that is all I can do.
Okie dokes. Sam.
I'm torn what to do. No, I'm not. I'm gonna heal Tartarus. I'm going to use 3rd level cure wound.
It's 3rd level cure wounds.
Yep, just there we go.
16
Oh, that
points
was-
back, Tartarus.
Thank you very much.
As you find yourself on the ground, you can see the man up above you with Sam also extending a hand out. Yeah, it's your go, Tartarus.
I'm gonna summon my hand axe and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look at it. If you wanna take anything from me, you can do it. But allow me to kill him one more time. And I'm gonna attack him.
Yep. Roll your attacks. First one does not hit. Second one does hit.
Yep.
Okay. 8 points of slashing damage. As you cut across his skin, no blood spilling from a wound, another scar, gash now across his face. Top of the order, Dol.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
They're both got it then.
Yeah.
So we've got 8 points of damage for the first one. 8 points of damage for the second one for a nice round total of 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Very nice. Now backed into a corner by you all swing at him. You watch as some of the wounds you've just carved on him patch themselves up
Oh no.
Oh,
before he looks at you all, grins maniacally, and extends his hand up into the air. A ball of fire now appearing in it. I wonder if how many of you can come back from the dead. And slams a fireball down directly on top of him.
I'll counterspell it. I'll counterspell it.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is casting a 5th level fire.
Okay.
So you are going to need to roll
15.
15
Come on,
on
Sam.
a straight natural, on a straight d20.
Okay. One. No!
Can I counterspell it as well? Can I try?
No, I'm going to say only one counter spell per.
Fair enough.
I think that's fair when you've got 4 people in a party that can cast counterspell.
If there was somebody counterspelling a counterspell, yes, it'd be allowed. Not.
oh yes, it's like one against each one.
So it is going to be. I need everybody to make me dex saves.
Thank God for danger sense advantage,
Oh, goodbye, people.
but that's still not that great. I wanted more from advantage.
Thank goodness for that. But I'm probably still down.
Yeah, I'm probably
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
roll
down.
this on. I'm gonna roll
Okay.
here because otherwise I'm gonna lose count very quickly.
66, right?
10d6
Oh
Yeah,
no!
I'm definitely dead.
for a 5th level fireball.
I
Yep.
think closer. Yeah, I'm dead.
35.
Who?
That's,
Do we
fire
take
damage.
half damage or anything, or we all fail?
that's exactly all my hit points. My max.
His DC is. He casts with wisdom. So yeah, his save DC is 17.
Your boy's still standing!
I am incinerated.
No, you're not. You got healed, and you haven't been
right,
dropped
yeah.
below your total hit points.
You are just unconscious again.
Okay. Shit.
Sam is down. Dole is down.
Kara is on 1 hit point!
Taha is on 1 hit point.
Let's fucking go!
He fails though and takes the full damage. So that puts him at.
Like, he doesn't give a shit. He threw the fireball on his feet.
He's looking fairly roughed up now, but so
Good enough.
Taha.
Reckless attack!
Yeah, go ahead.
Crit! Boom! That plus
Horse cage.
plus that plus another one of these for orc stuff. That's first attack.
Yeah. Plus, did you like add raging damage? Because I know you.
Rage damage I've added into my Divine Fury roll.
Cool.
So, let's see here. 13 plus
15.
28. Halve that necrotic damage to 5.
Yep.
So we're talking 28. 30 points on that hit.
Second attack. 19.
That's going to hit.
That much plus another 2.
Okay, yeah. Kaha, how do you want to do this?
Yes! 1 hit point! With my sword out. First one, just cleave through his chest, and then just with the second, drive it straight through his chest, up through his throat into his head, just stare him in the eyes with my voidness, and just stare, no words, nothing. As I watch the life drain from his eyes.
As you pin him down into the ground and stare at him, he chuckles. I can die as many times as I need to until my debt is paid. As for you, I only need to kill you once. Disappointing, really. You'll see me again.
I just spit in his face.
His head lolls to the side, his eyes shut.
Now, I have an important question, Ward.
Yeah.
This is very traumatic. My friends have all gone down.
Oh no.
Yeah, speaking of, I would like Sam, Tartarus first make death saves. Tartarus says 2.
Oh no.
Oh, Sam.
Ooh, Sam.
Not a 1.
It wasn't a 1.
That's a
It's
failure.
a fail.
Dol, yeah, death save.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, Carl, what are you doing?
I would like to unrage.
Yep.
And then I'm going to... I think that Dol has some healing potions. I would like to search Dol for healing potions.
Yep, okay. Make me an investigation check.
Oh, 10. I need to take advantage of.
But that's going to be a 10.
Yeah.
Dol, do you have any healing potions on your immediate person? Not within the bag of holding.
I think I carry them in the backpack because I use them in battle all of the time.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be in the bag of holding. So I've already used one in this fight. So I would assume I keep them in the backpack.
What do you have? Because I know you've burnt a lot of potion.
Yeah, I have 1 healing potion left, and that is it.
Oh, shit.
I literally, if I hadn't used that one on myself this battle, I would have been straight dead.
Okay. So that's just a regular healing potion.
Yeah, it's the only one I had.
Yeah. So you are using your action to search for that.
Yep.
I need another round of death saves from...
Do I find it, though?
Yeah, you find
Okay.
it, but it will take you an action.
That's fine. Just need to know that I have it.
So another round of death. So, all success. Tartarus, you are stable with 1 hit point but unconscious. Kaha, what are you doing?
Being very, very not biased, absolutely 100% not biased, he's going to feed it
Of
to
course
Sam.
not. Well, of course not.
Yeah, so roll me 2d4 plus 2.
Two d4 plus 2. Oh! Yes! I did a good.
You did a very good.
So 10 back to Sam. Sam, you come sputtering back to life as Kaha has potion rammed in your face.
As soon as I sit up and see Doll down beside me, I am going to use my Cure Wound at 2nd level because I don't have any 3rd level. I've got like 1.
Yep.
So you get 12 back.
Thank you.
12 back.
And then
And we are out of healing potions.
yeah. And Tartarus is also down, so if another round
He
will
is
go by.
he is stable, but you don't know
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So if another round goes by, I will then Cure Wound Tartarus also at 2nd level.
Yeah. At this point, you're sort of all groggily getting back to your feet.
I'm doing the opposite, I am lying down.
I'm staying where I am. I've had a bad day.
I have 1 hit point.
I want everyone to be okay. Okay, I'll rush over to Kaha, seeing he looks really hurt,
So-
and because he has the most, he takes all the damage, I will use my last 3rd level on him.
I'm literally like on the floor, like crying a little bit. Just clutching my
Kaha also
side.
gets 18,
Oh, legend. That's not my character sheet.
and I am out of 3rd level spell.
Yeah, you all sort of rouse and come to Tartarus. You as well, feeling very, very sore and very, very singed, despite being in the water.
Is he still there?
Yes.
And he's just standing there, doesn't do anything.
He's dead. Well, lying on the floor.
Dole,
Yeah?
burn him.
Wait. Can I loot the body?
I got no burny things left either.
I want to loot the body, I killed it, I
Make
deserve the
an
loot.
investigation.
I deserve the loot, I killed him. This is gonna be shit. 10, average.
Though we could make this work.
You find nothing of value, nothing that could be used, nor the item he took from under Bryce's nose way back at the Ashton estate.
DM, as he finishes his search, I'm gonna start throwing Eldritch Blasts on the body until there's nothing left.
But I'll help them out.
I'll light a torch and throw it on him.
And I would like to walk away over to the cliffs and just sit looking at the ocean. I'm leaving these guys to their things.
Before you can light a torch and you can start casting spells, Tartarus, you're aiming down at him, the Eldritch energy coalescing the dark purple shadow in the palm of your hand. And his arm, flying on the ground, reaches up and grabs your wrist, pulling you down. He stares almost through the eye holes of your mask. Killed me once, never twice. He's gonna reach up and grab the mask you've got on and rip it from your face.
Seeing this, can I hit him with my my sword, my rapier? Or
Yeah, make an attack with advantage because he's on the floor. That's not going to hit. As you sort of try to fumble past Car and Tartar, stab the man on the floor as he rips Tartarus's mask away from his face with a maniacal grin. We'll fight again soon. After all, you've got something I want. And he lets go, grabbing from his neck a small bead that was tucked into his flesh, ripping it out and crushing it as his body dissolves in an arcane pattern.
Well, if he wants that, we're not gonna give it to him.
Tartarus just gonna stand there and look at nothing.
Sam's gonna go over and just put a hand on Tartarus's arm, like comfort.
We'll get him, Charles, we'll get him.
I'm sorry, I should have never thrown my dagger.
He doesn't. And he took the mask, right?
Yeah, he took your mask. He literally reached up, grabbed it, and ripped it from your face, snapping the string that holds it.
We'll get it back the next time we see him.
Let's move.
Let's head to White. They might know something about this person as well.
I've got an idea of something we can do. I mean, if he's looking for things, if he's looking for what we have, we need to make some copies.
That's a good idea, but where do we do that?
So Whitestone can do it. Like, keep the original in the bag of holding, and each of us carry a copy if we can get a copy made.
Okay, so we're definitely heading to White.
I think we need to find out as much about this staff as we can now.
Okay. Everyone all right with that? We need to go and get Bryce.
Check and see if Rose has changed at all while they're in there. Tartarus, can you go with her and I'll go and get Kaha?
He doesn't.
Hold on. And, like, keeping my hand on his arm, I'll try and walk him into the cave if he wants to follow. If not, then I won't force him and I'll just go without him.
Sure, yeah. Slowly follow him.
And Doll's going after Kaha to go join him on the cliff and sit beside him till he starts talking.
And as you all scatter, spread apart to fulfill your own things before heading out to Whitestone, that is where we're going to close the session for tonight, as I have a lot to plan for the next one.